This video, I'm going to tell you how you can get rid of dark armpits, budget friendly and very natural. All of these things work amazing for me and super quickly. Welcome back to my channel. Are you having a hard time wearing sleeveless tops or dresses? Are you feeling insecure about your dark armpits? Do you have dark armpits that you just can't get rid of? Well, that is why I'm here. I'm gonna help you get rid of those dark armpits in just 3 days. Honestly, these work actually instantly. It'll help you, but it depends on how bad or how dark or how messy the situation is, and it'll take time, but I can guarantee you, you will see results with these natural remedies. And natural remedies are the way to go because they're affordable, they're quick, and they're natural. So yeah, let me help you get rid of those dark armpits. Let's go. Okay, first things first, I want to talk about the causes because that is very important. You can't just fix something without knowing the cause because you are going to be repeating the same mistake over and over again. So that is why it's important to know the cause of why it is happening. Why is this thing happening to you? Why do you have dark armpits? How did it start? So I'm going to explain to you very quickly how this all happened. But if you want to skip this part, go ahead. You're lost. But trust me when I say this, you need to know the cause so that you can prevent it from happening in the future. And in order for these remedies to work itself, you need to know the causes. Number one, you are shaving. Shaving causes ingrown hairs, infections, and all sorts of other things. Always wax, and when you wax, you will be reducing your hair growth way quicker and way better than shaving. Shaving makes your hair very pricky, hard, and just very dark. But waxing, on the other hand, is super great because it smoothens your skin out, it reduces your hair growth, and it is just amazing. It causes very less infections or ingrown hairs and other problems. So don't shave, but wax. And when it comes to waxing, I would definitely recommend doing sugar waxing instead of doing strips, because when you do hard wax or other kinds of wax instead of sugar waxing, you are actually damaging your skin as well. But when you do sugar waxing, you are only removing your hair. So keep that in mind. Number two, you are using a bad deodorant or an expired deodorant. You need to look at the backside. You have to look at the label of your deodorant. Try to use any deodorants that do not have alcohol. My deodorant, the one that I use, which works perfect for me, it is fragranted, but it has no alcohol. It is an all-natural deodorant. So if you have to use deodorant, use a non-alcoholic deodorant. Number three, you do not exfoliate. You need to understand something. We live every single day, we collect dead skin cells, and you need to get rid of those dead skin cells by scrubbing, by exfoliating. You need to get rid of all of the bacteria and built up dead skin cells around the area. And one of the reasons that you probably do have dark armpits is because of all the built up dead skin cells, and you need to get rid of that. And the way you get rid of that is by exfoliating, and I'm gonna help you guys with exfoliating, also the natural way, later in this video. And the last one is you are itching. Now, I don't know why people do this, but there are a lot of people, especially overweight people, who feel the itch under their armpits and other intimate areas. So if you're someone who itches those areas, do not do that because you are making things worse for yourself. So yeah, now that I have listed all the causes, let's move on to the remedies. Let's talk about exfoliator. I'm gonna give you guys two exfoliators. One is a natural home exfoliator that you can make in your very own kitchen. That is the sugar and honey exfoliator. All you need for this remedy is sugar and olive oil, or you could use honey as a substitute. Add around 2 tablespoons of sugar and 3 tablespoons of oil, mix it up together, and then you have your exfoliator. Now remember, when you're exfoliating, make sure you do it in circular motions. Now, sugar is a natural exfoliant that will help you get rid of all of those dead skin cells and moisturize and even out your uneven skin tone. Now, for this remedy, you can use honey instead of oil, but I just prefer to use olive oil because it just smoothens out my skin, and I don't really like honey on my skin that much. And if you decide to use honey as a substitute for olive oil, that is an amazing choice because honey contains natural bleaching properties which will help you lighten your armpits. And extra virgin olive oil can also help you a lot with hyperpigmentation as well as sun damage. And the second exfoliator is basically a store-bought exfoliator that has no alcohol or any bad ingredients. Try to always read the label and go for something that has less ingredients and not too expensive. By the way, you guys, just because something's expensive does not mean it works for you. You do not have to use $200 exfoliators. Literally anything you make at home is fine if you're on a budget, or you could buy something like this which is super cheap. I never go for expensive exfoliators because I know there's no point of wasting my money on it. Now let's move on to all of the masks. Now let me explain the order on how you should do things. First, you use the exfoliator, then you use the mask. You use the exfoliator to get rid of all of the dead skin cells, and then you pamper your area, your skin area, with a mask. Now the first one is yogurt and orange mask.
All you need for this remedy is Greek yogurt and orange. Make sure to grind your orange peel after you've cut it, and if you have natural orange powder, that's even better. Add the yogurt and the grind orange peel, mix it up a little bit, and you are good to go.
Now, yogurt is a natural ingredient that can work wonders for your skin. It contains lactic acid, which acts as a natural exfoliant, but it's just not harsh on the skin. But that also will help you get rid of dead skin cells. So this is great if you have sensitive skin. Now, it also helps you brighten your skin, reducing the appearance of dark spots or hyperpigmentation or ingrown hair. Oranges are also great because they have skin lightening ingredients in there. So when you mix yogurt and orange, amazing combo. Number 2, turmeric and honey.
Now, if you don't have honey, you could always use milk, and all you need for this remedy is honey or milk, turmeric, and lemon. Mix all of these things together, and then you have the best mask you could ever apply on your skin to lighten any dark areas.
Now, if you know anything about Asian people, we use turmeric for skin lightening. It is just one of the most famous and effective ingredients ever, because turmeric works as a skin lightening agent. The curcumin in turmeric reduces excess melanin production and it lightens your skin tone. And the last one is cucumber and lemon. Now, cucumber contains estrogen, lightening and cooling properties, which is very effective when it comes to treating dark areas. And it also boosts collagen levels in your skin. So it helps with cell generation, which is just amazing for you. I completely forgot to mention how to apply these masks because I know someone's going to ask. Alright. So you apply the mask onto your clean skin. That means you need to make sure that your skin is clean. But if you're exfoliating first and then you're using the mask, it's already clean. But if you're not going to use the exfoliator, make sure you wash your underarm with soap and then dry it up, and then you apply the mask. You apply the mask and then you leave it for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Make sure it dries at least a little bit on your skin, and then you can get a damp warm cloth with lukewarm water or warm water. It'll help you get all of the mask residue out, and it'll be much more easier. You will not be scrubbing too much, because if you're not using a warm damp cloth, you will be adding too much friction trying to get rid of it, and then you will cause more harm than good. So that is why you need to make sure that you use a warm damp cloth to get rid of it. And yeah, do this twice a week. First, you can start off with exfoliating twice a week and using the mask twice a week. Later on, you could switch to twice a week and then 3 times a week of using the mask. So yeah, those were the natural, budgetless remedies you could make at home, which are super effective and has always worked for me. So yeah, try these out. Let me know in the comment section down below how it went for you. And yeah, that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.